Pest is on 0 health. It means I can run a cavalry in, strike it, take it, keep it, and it is just about loyal. It has Angkor Wat. I think that retrospectively does give housing to all my cities, but it doesn't give the population, unfortunately. Mushkin Mandaltort. This was the last piece of the Adriatic here. Hold this city as best as you can. I have a feeling that Hungary is not going to be too happy about me taking it. Although we'll offer peace now. 2 gold per turn. Go on then. We can have peace now, Hungary. We thought bitterly. This is absolutely now my city. Loyalty in these 2 cities is slightly problematic. Maybe I should have taken this one. All right, we'll work on this. Red Mandrake, Mushkin, sort it out, will you? we'll figure it out. Yeah, I think I want more army. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 battleships. We'll form them up into an armada. And we'll start to think about attacking Adana, although these steel walls are tougher than anything we've had to fight so far. We can do it. We'll be fine. I don't think I really get a say in this Congress. But melee troops were more powerful last time round. We'll go for that. And resource-wise, wouldn't it be funny if Wales with 24 had duplicates, eh? I mean, then I could just buy them all from Scotland and we'd be infinitely happy. Wales give no amenities. Oh, and ranged is more powerful. All right, so we're going to have slightly higher defenses for this Congress as people shoot at me from their walls, but no matter. We'll try not to mind too hard. Let's just steal that mine and then go into Birmingham, which is going to absolutely have loyalty problems. 100%, minus 35. Look at that. Oh, well, I'll keep the city for now. I mean, there's no point even renaming this one. It's going to be lost in 2 turns. How bad is the Court of Love effect? Only minus 5. Only minus 5, huh? I just, for some reason, expected that to be way, way higher. Ah, Seville. Let's get the rest of my battleships around. Yes, I'm using a builder to scout. No, that is not a particularly sensible military move, but it'll do. Maybe I should have just raised the city. Next time, I think I'll raise it because it will inevitably flip back. Maybe we take Venice. This is gonna cause an emergency, but I think I need it for loyalty. It's giving me a tiny bit of gold, but I think I need it for loyalty. And I want to say that I own the Adriatic. I mean, Bologna is on side and has been from the beginning of the game. So I'm tempted to just say that we can all assume this is mine. But Venice, I should probably make an effort to go and destroy. They've got a galley, so we need to be a little careful, you know? Oh dear. Another city on this coast, just below Carthage. It's Mixomatosis, and we have some mines. That's right, it is all mine. And the question is, can we take Byblos with just a couple of random units? I'm hoping the answer is yes, because if they keep settling, if Carthage just keeps settling, they're just going to be unkillable. It's like a Hydra. Every time I take one city out, another one appears, and it's just annoying. Although I do get 700 gold from each one, so maybe I shouldn't complain. Maybe we should just be like, yeah, sure. Come on. Let me have Byblos. No, please, please. I want it. There we go. Done. Taken. Gold. Given. Into Planet Janet. I need you to just hold the line whilst we go and try and fish this last city out. There's another settler over here. Goodness me. It truly is like a Hydra. Phoenicia is just my enemy. Not because they're defeating me in battle, but just because they're refusing to die. The ultimate revenge against Rome. Continued existence. No one would have ever thought about it. 700 gold again from another barb camp. Every time I see one of those, I just get a little bit excited. I wonder how much uranium I got in my massive empire. Only 3. Hey, that's better than we have had on some resources. That's under a mine already. That's under a campus. I did wonder why deep fried lasagna was growing absolutely green and yellow, but that's fine. Go and find this uranium for me. Thank you. Cavalry, please intercept all these settlers. Thank you. I don't want to have to continue fighting these things. There's a lot of uranium just scattered around in the desert. We should obtain it all. We shall conquer the uranium fields of Africa. Birmingham did flip back, which is disappointing. We have a backup plan for this, and my backup plan is just to take it again. Oh, it's got steel walls now. Ah, it's really annoying. Yeah, we're going to take it back, and then I'm going to raise it to the floor, because if I can't have it, no one can. Oh no, our corona is now flipping as well. No, please don't do this to me. I've had enough. I've had enough of this area. Why does Rome fight in Iberia? Why would I do this to myself? It's like history is repeating itself. Iberian resistance everywhere. Oh well, we're doing what any decent Rome does, and that is distracting my entire empire by going to declare a new frontal war. Because if you can't handle one war, then have 2, because then people don't know which one to complain about. That's the trick. You bewilder them. You lurch wildly from one direction to another when it comes to the choices for your empire, and nobody knows exactly what to complain about. It's perfect. Genius, I would say. Absolute genius. I'm saving my gold up again, because what I'm doing is I am building a couple of aerodromes in random cities. I will get bombers over. We're going to have to just conquer more. In for a penny and everything. Let's just keep conquering. In fact, I'm going to leave the odd unit, but the rest of my navy just like retreat. You're not needed anymore over here. All right, just make your way over to the new front. We're going to have a whole new army over here. Going to be a better army. An army that parties harder and fights better and is generally more awesome. I tell you what, there's some great people on massive games are better than others, but 25% war weariness reduction, that's beautiful. I'm just using you immediately. Sorry, I've got so much war going on in my empire. It's nonsense. I mean, look, you can see we're starting to push into unhappy territory again. I'm going to have to open up liberalism in my government soon. But there are some luxuries we haven't got. It's fine. We're still fishing on the market. We are scraping as much as we can from the wider world. The AI is willing to trade with me for some reason. I mean, again, don't complain. Oh, I got my own music. Well, how lovely. I made a supply convoy. Why did I make this? I don't even remember making that. That's so random. Sure. All right, sure. Don't complain. Apparently the letter declared war on me. I don't think that's a very sensible idea. All right, just putting it out there. You might want to think about that a couple times. Just reflect on that decision. Go have a quiet moment, just contemplating on that decision in your life, declaring war on me, whether or not you think this is a good idea. Just have a look around, like everywhere around here. What do you see? An absence of anybody who fought against me? Yes, correct answer. May sound like I'm trying to be passive aggressive, but no, it's just a fact. We destroy everyone who stands against us, so please don't. Venice is probably going to become an international headache for me, but do we care when it completes our control over this part of the Mediterranean? The answer is no. We could raise it and then resettle it, but I like the randomness of just holding it. Why did you not have a market? How did you get this far without a market? That's unbelievable. Fine, whatever. I realized as well, making silver on the bottom left of my empire, the trading hub, would be amazing because all the trade routes would go through my entire nation. Whenever you see +1 gold per turn for trading through a trading post and you think, oh, that's not very big. It's just, you're not thinking big enough, you know? That's all that is. That's just an imagination issue. Hey, look, everyone. I got a great artist. I didn't think these things still existed. I think I'm going to start setting up my internal trade routes in Byzantium proactively now, rather than waiting until I get to communism. Yeah, that's what we'll do. This'll work. This'll probably work. Oh, that's so funny. I didn't even notice at the time, but Dido actually knocked herself out by losing her last city to loyalty. Oh, that's so sad. I feel so bad for you. Actually, I don't really, to be fair. Just quite amusing. Whoops. There's mobilization. It means I can now put more boats into a fleet and make something called an armada. I know. How crazy. Mass media and then onto ideology. Getting there slowly. Slowly does it. There's no need to be making 40-turn spaceports, but to be honest, it kind of just gives my city something to do, and that's really quite good. Keeping them busy is the most important thing, you know? That's really what we're trying to do here. Malacca with only 2 units. Is this doable? The short answer is yes. Now we have some uranium as well. Actually, I've got quite a bit of it. I wonder if we'll get anything that rhymes with Schmeiant, Schmep, Schmobots. Probably not. Giza. I would consider myself to be a Giza, so here we are. Actually, I need yet another cavalry. Oh, do I do that? No, I'm actually going to get an aircraft carrier. I'm going to use this to melee Giza because I can, which means I probably should also get a cavalry. I've been trying to save my gold for all the planes, but this is not working. Just like to spend money. What can I say? A new city. Beautiful connection on the Mediterranean here. Tilke, you can have this one. Look, it's got some crabs. It's wonderful. That's all you need. Now I'll come back in 158 turns to see if this harbor's done. No skimping. Gee, some of my internal trade routes are already pretty cool. 4 food, 4 production. There's no gold here. Gold is kind of the really important thing, but for now, Byzantium will take it. Nuclear fission. This can only go well for me. I'm actually going to lose a couple of these cities to Eleanor, which is really annoying. Parla? There's not much I can do. Hey, Corona, I'm going to lose you as well. I haven't actually named you. I feel like I often don't name my cities if I'm not convinced I can keep them, but then I've been told as well that naming cities and then losing them can also be quite funny. So, Sanakush, here is one. You're looking fairly stable. Kovawu? Yeah, not so much. What I'm doing is I'm setting up the sort of heroic rescue story because I'm going to have to come and get you back. I'm giving myself an incentive to come back and raid this area of the map, all right? That's what this is. It's setting myself up for a redemption arc, which Silver silver is very valiantly going to help provide. Tilke has aluminium. Oh, even better. It's a fantastic reason to spend more time in this area. We're also making more lighthouses as we go through, which means more internal trade routes to Byzantium. Maybe I should send a scout up to go and see more German cities, but don't worry, once we've got the space project going, we'll reveal the map and that'll be fine. Yeah, Giza's not going to last very long, in case you were curious. It's already almost gone. The aircraft carrier will level itself up by ramming itself into the fight. It's the true way of using aircraft carriers, as we all know. Malacca, gateway to Oilville. Good to have you on board. Sean Kelly 01. This one's all yours. Oh, apologies. 001. It's more O's in there than I thought. I could liberate you back to Phoenicia, but you know what? That would be quite funny. So I want to keep a Phoenician pet. Sean Kelly, you've got a new job. Your job is to keep Phoenicia in the game. What this will do is reduce a ton of my grievances, but also give me 300 Diplo favor. And if I wanted to go for a tourism victory, Sean Kelly is the gateway. Look at this. Perfect. Although saying that, I probably should sell all this Diplo favor. 300 though is a huge amount. Yeah, it's like 100 gold per turn. Beautiful. And there's a barb camp over here as well. Even better. Meanwhile, we have the oil fields just to the left. These are good. So much oil, so little time. I feel like I miscalculated slightly because since bringing Phoenicia back into the game, I think her grievances, 800 of them, they may have generated quite a bit of war weariness. Like 11 or 12 of my cities are now unhappy where they weren't before. It could just be that my domination has now gone just like one step too far. I'm not entirely sure which way this would have gone, but still, it is slightly annoying. Oh well, what are you going to do? Silver. Do I bother with a hangar and an airport? I don't think I do, but I do need more gold than this. It's like someone keeps selling all their gold. Don't worry, we'll spend the 7 million hours it takes for quick deals, in inverted commas, to work out the sort of magnitude of this crazy deal on the world. I have all this stuff. Who wants it? All right, there's a bit more gold. I did a lot of trading. One bomber. Not the first flying unit of the world. Slightly worrying whenever you see that. And then there's two. We're going to fly these over immediately and go and see if we can just work our way up. Pala, Kovalu, don't worry. We'll come get you in a sec if you do rebel. Probably. Look, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced about my own abilities in this game, all right? Let's just assume it'll probably be fine. Oh no, Giza is protected by a single quadrireme. What are we going to do? Oh yeah, that's right, blow it up. And the aircraft carrier comes in, steaming in at full strength. Bam, Giza falls. The loyalty's pretty terrible, but we'll figure that out in a second. In fact, I think it's best that we send over in this direction, Mr. Cavalry. We'll go after Shadet soon. Yeah, it may happen. Kovalu, it has flipped. No worries, we retreat back to Sinakush. There's Toledo, do you see? Reinforcements are at hand in the form of these delightful bombers, and we will produce more. More, I say. Although I might need to kill some more stuff before we get those. Which city is this one? Oh, another city flipped. Oh, thanks, Greece. You really, really shouldn't have. Turnmun, the city in the mountains. Actually, it's really cool. It's got a bath, it's got aluminium, it's got coal. This is a sweet city. Like, I like this. A nice +5 campus as well. Delightful. Now, how quickly can we bring the pain to Shadet? Pretty quick, but not this turn. I think Birmingham also flipped. Was that mine? I don't think it was. I think that's an old notification. I lose track, to be honest with you. Anyway, right next to Sean Kelly is the real Sean Kelly. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. This is where the real one was the whole time. And a whole bank of gold. Look at that, 700 gold. Delightful. There's more oil here as well. Delicious. You know what that means? More bombers. 3 of them now. How many can we afford to have? Up to 10 at the moment. That's pretty good. I reckon we could probably get to about 20 bombers if we tried. Now, let's answer a classic little question that I think you probably all know the answer to. Will Spain regret not building walls in any of his cities? Yes. Tune in tomorrow for another really obvious question. Toledo is mine. That's it. Spain's out. Wow. Spain, you were so strong last time out. What happened to you? What happened to my Spanish boy? We try not to ask these questions. They are simply too painful. How much of a bath do I cut out with a single cut? Oh, the whole thing. Oh, I love Rome. Rome is so fun. So this cavalry will actually be able to march on Madrid next time. And then, I mean, obviously Kovalu. Don't worry about these bombs. These are liberation bombs. They are totally different to normal bombs, I promise you. And now we've got out the planes. We're going to go full gamble on just raw power. Although, why is my city suddenly so happy? Everyone's up to like max happiness. We're starting to build aquariums now. Right. I was about to put liberalism back in my government, but I don't need to. Right, let's put Visselbanken in. That'll help my capital. And then craftsman. And instead of total war for a bit, because I'm going too quick for total war, I'm not pillaging. We're beyond pillaging now. Our yields are far beyond force modernization. Why is force modernization so exciting for this Ursa? Well, I've got 18 oil and I'm feeling rather oily because my missile cruisers are now ready to appear and join the battle. Oh yes, look at this fleet. Look at this ginormous fleet. Come through and upgrade better, man. Pride of the fleet is this one. 107 strength. Let's just find a target that will show me its true power. 124 when it attacks. Oh yeah. Well, that was a fun little diversion. Let's pick up nanotech, then stealth, then robotics. Into ideology as well. We've got another governor. Give yourself space initiative. Actually, so many Ferris wheels finished that turn, as well as zoos. That would massively explain why we suddenly got so much happiness. Out in the desert, another city, Washington. Yay! We officially did it. We ran out of Roman names, but you know, not to brag or anything. We haven't run out of supporters. El Truant, here you are. Come join in this little game. Why would you work that tile instead of this one? Sometimes the AI's decision making on which tiles to work can be one of the most confusing things. I don't know. No one truly understands. Plastics. We can get oil from the sea now. That sounds healthy and sustainable for everyone. Delicious. Oh, so many missile cruisers. Chile, I can even upgrade my ironclad, can't I? Where are you? Destroyer. Yes. Oh, I like having gold. We've got bombardment on these ones. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't have done that because I could just combine them with these. That was a mistake. Never mind. Oh, I've got an admiral. Where are you? Try and find the admiral. There you are. Too many cities. I've got no idea where they spawn. Right. Oh, you don't work with missile cruisers. Oh, well, we'll give loyalty to this city. Eleanor has tank cores. Uh-oh, that's a bit scary. She's also got a bombard. Oh, no, an actual bombard in the way of my troops. What will I do? Oh, wait, that's right. I'll bomb it. Oh, no, I actually don't have enough strength. I can't get my cavalry through. That is really unfortunate. Let's attack. Oh no, I got a high roll on the damage. Yay. Okay, so that's Madrid, and it's been taken. Will it be loyal? Absolutely not. Oh, I could liberate it to Spain. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that again. We're going to keep Spain in the game, but just as like a little puppet. Another 300 favor. It's just sometimes you just got to claw all the favor in and sell it for obscene amounts of gold. It's the only thing you can do to sustain the war machine. I should have renamed it, shouldn't I? The real Madrid. It's fine. Parla, I'm not ignoring you or abandoning you, but there's literally nothing I can do. So yeah, sorry about that. You're being practically abandoned. I feel like in the course of this war, we might have legitimately strengthened Eleanor's hand here, but Parla will be back for you. Don't worry. Madrid is gonna fall over again, even without my help. I mean, I've got no loyalty pressure on them, but Madrid can't even resist Spain. Fair enough. And my attacks are doing barely any damage against Eleanor. Fair play. We need more troops, more weapons. We'll get that. Don't you worry, because I have a good way of generating gold, and it rhymes with milling Egypt. Now let's see if these missile cruisers do more damage. Oh, yep. They do. Wabam, Shadet is a mine. Thank you so much. It's 700 gold. It is just about loyal. In fact, both cities are loyal. So let's do some renaming. This one is Choco Gamer. This one is Tired Plonker. Just fix everything up for me. Thank you so much. I'm going to use this supply convoy to just drive out and spot the city. Oh, there we go. Look, it's got a frigate in it. Must be a lake there. I love the fact Arabia's turned up with a small army as well, or a small navy. If anything, it's cute. Did anyone get my little pun on this, by the way? No? I thought this was one of the funnier moments that I've had in the last few games. Quite proud of myself for that one. Just, just checking if anyone saw it. Just... Look, alright, I make myself laugh. That's the most important thing. Well, in annoying news, Byzantium has just had a spy slice through its industrial zone. Yay! Let's spend 7 million turns fixing that quickly. Military emergency on someone else. Oh, if only we had the favor, that would be hilarious. Gee, we're not even winning on science. Hungary is legitimately beginning to win. France is going to space and has satellites. Hungary has got satellites as well. For all of this conquering, we don't actually have a huge economy to actually put a mad space project in. So I'm a little bit worried about that. We'll figure something out, I'm sure. But in the meantime, maybe we can liberate Kovaru. No, you're going to need more than that. Let's upgrade you to a helicopter. Got this last bomb, just removing the walls. Good. Next turn. And then I'll fly a new bomber over to it immediately. So in terribly annoying news, Germany and Poland both refused to renew the friendships or the alliance. I even caught them on the same day, they just refused to do it. So my idea of going for democracy seems to be pretty dead in the water. I'm going to drop straight to communism. I think it's the best way of doing this. Well, this is going to make things interesting. The city-state emergency passed for Venice. I'm now at war with Gorgo, Matthias, Zhao, Cyrus. Oh, even Cyrus got involved. Tamir, Tamiris, Ambliox and Jadwiga. No, Poland. All right, well, that's quite a few of my luxuries have just vanished. So let's hope we can trade for a few of them. But I think the answer to this, unfortunately, is that our cities are going to be a little bit unhappy until we replicate the bonuses we were getting before, which I should be able to do, but not that well. Maybe liberalism is going to have to get involved. They're all going to charge in on Venice. So we need to keep an eye on Venice and keep it safe, but that should be relatively easy to do, I would hope. The grand city of Mendez, however, should fall pretty quickly. Yeah, the missile cruise is making very short work of this. And I have a cheeky helicopter to swarm in and give me a well-needed 700 gold because we need a bigger army. Namely, we need more bombers. Can I also take Sace in the same turn? Oh, not quite, but it's close. It's very close. Just making helicopters left, right, and center. If I can't use all my aluminium on bombers, we'll use it all instead on delightful helicopters. It's all kind of the same thing. Most importantly, the Ottomans haven't declared war on me, so that is looking okay. But suddenly I feel like we're going to have a lot of city strikes to do. A lot of them everywhere. Ideology is always a really, really good card. Means I can put 5-year plan into government and still get all the production. Means we've got another military policy 3'd up. I'm going to take logistics because it's just incredibly handy. But apart from that, difficult to know what's best to go for. I think I am going to have to get rid of rationalism for a bit and put liberalism in because that's 37 amenities. Yeah, that'll happily bring all those cities in line. I don't think my science will actually go down. Visselbanken is also now useless. I have literally no friends. No matter, we'll go gunboat diplomacy and stack up to get as many influence points as possible because I need to hold on to the city-states I've got. Yep, we only lost about 10 science coming off rationalism then. It's amazing how often that works. I am really, really pleased we went for reform the coinage, by the way, considering just how many people are now at war with me. Holding on to trade routes would have been the worst. That is a tank core. Got to be a little bit careful about that, but Kovaru, come back in. Be reclaimed. Know me better, man. Liberate to Spain? I think not. Sonikush, sorry, you're going to have to give up your governor. Kovaru needs it, and my bomber will fly over, and now I can see Barcelona the next target, and we will continue to strike with as much strength as we can muster as I produce more and more bombers. We can do it. If we truly believe, we can do it. Another Egyptian city falls. Keep them coming. I just need to keep them loyal. That's all that's needed here. In fact, it now looks like everyone is loyal. Down with this wonderful source of uranium, we have German, and further to the north, Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. Yeah, no joke. The uranium, the oil, all of the stuff around here, very useful for me. Oh, misclick, never mind. More ranged attacks every turn. So many. Maybe I should put the Bastions card in. Do I still have that? Is that a thing? No, that gets made redundant. At what point does that card get made redundant? I actually don't know that. Public Works. It's actually a really handy card. I'd love to be able to keep that into the late game, but never mind. Conveniently, it looks like Jerusalem is going to flip by itself, which means I may not even need to go to war with Babylon. They're freely giving the city up. Oh, wonderful. Fantastic. I should move my units onwards, and I don't need any more cities from Egypt. Would you like peace, or are you emergencying against me? You may be emergencying, yeah. All right, I'm just going to do you the ultimate disservice of just sort of ignoring you. Come on, Barcelona, give in. You don't want to fight me. I'm simply too likable. So there is nanotech, which means we're now going for robotics. I am able to get to Mars, but we haven't built a spaceport yet. Worrying because because France is already going to the moon, so we are actually starting to really fall behind on projects. Come on, Byzantium. I need you to get better and fast. One way I could get better fast is to release a couple of trade routes from Germany. How much am I trading with Germany? Quite a few luxuries. That would let me reallocate those trade routes internally, especially when I'm about to hit collectivization. That could be useful. Yep, let's go for a colonial war. Oh, no, wait. Then I'll declare war on Phoenicia and Babylon. I was trying to avoid declaring war on Babylon. I can't declare war on Phoenicia again. To be honest, at this point, I'm not really afraid of just declaring war on everyone. We are Rome, and I can't be putting up with a Holy Roman Empire. Yeah, I know. No. So that's at war with Babylon. They were going to lose Jerusalem anyway, but we're kind of just speeding the process up. Attack, kill that unit. Attack, and attack. When Jerusalem falls, that'll be a lot easier. Come on, Barcelona. Give up. Helicopter in. Let's protect Kovawu. Yes, it's worked. Okay. Oh, Barcelona is minus 28. You know what? I would love to keep all of these cities, but minus 28 is atrociously bad. I could raise you. Is it worth raising you? Other effects. Am I getting minus 18 in other effects? Is the Court of Love now really happening? That's only minus 8. I just have no happiness. The problem is, if I raise the city, the helicopter is going to get crushed. Field cannons around it in lots of directions. I'm going to keep it, but then just lose the city, and that's fine. I'd rather just remain awkward about the whole thing. More trade routes will help with my change to communism. So more production from citizens, 10% bonus science. I will miss my wall housing, but if that's the worst of what I lose, I think I'll be all right. So force modernization is still on my government, as is logistics. These military policies are a bit rubbish. Not much is really giving me anything decent. I think we'll go for levy en masse for a tiny bit of extra gold. No, total war. Total war always gives way more. Then we're going to go for collectivization because we're about to drop a ton of production routes on my capital. And Republican legacy has to stay in the government because, as you can see, it's giving 55 amenities across my nation. That's pretty good. Gunboat diplomacy is not going to do as much for me anymore because the +4 isn't getting 50% from monarchy. Maybe colonial taxes for a bit more gold, but none of these options are really doing too much, so let's go for gunboat diplomacy. We'll stick on that. 1,100 science per turn now. Excellent. Fix the coal power plant. Finish the spaceport. Thank you. And now you can see we've got some really good internal trade routes, and these are all going to go from Byzantium. We're going to build up the production here now. Already at 92. I reckon we can get this to maybe 200 within the next 20 turns. All of these trade routes, these are all the ones I was sending to Germany. These are now all resetting, and I've stolen a city from Gaul and the Alps, and this is just from loyalty. Amazing. All of Gaul's troops are still just hanging out here. I do apologize. There's nothing left for you here now. Let's go professional sports, get ourselves a stadio, stadiums, aquatic centers. That'll give our capital either 10 or 20% bonus happiness on yields. That's kind of what we want to get to. The city of New York in the desert is helicopter kicker with a beautiful source of uranium. Let's now go for the city of Seville. We just keep chipping Eleanor's cities. We should be able to push all the way back to Pala and secure this area of Mare Nostrum. That's the hope anyway. Let's chop out some food here. I mean, that sort of helps. Not really, but kind of maybe. We shall see. Cartagena, Madrid. I kind of want to take Madrid back thinking about it. That would be pretty helpful. And now that Jerusalem has fallen away from Babylon, this is surprisingly easy to kill. Oh, thank you so much. I could in theory liberate it, but you know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it. It's mine. It may be totally pillaged, but it's mine. Stealth tech. Now my bombers can hit a bit harder. Incremental use, but it is quite handy. Although we're just going to do this in a couple of turns because right now we might be almost at the point where we can take Seville this turn. And if we can take Seville this turn, I'm going to be incredibly thankful. Even the missile crews are getting in. Let's free up this road and this one using city attacks. And the helicopter flies in, but doesn't have the movement because it was working it out based on that settler not being there. That was a rookie mistake. I even saw the settler there and I thought, oh, this will be fine. It wasn't fine. It wasn't fine at all. Never mind, we'll take it next turn. Sorry, Arabia, but you own Cyprus as well as other parts of Mare Nostrum. I can't be having that. So what I do need, though, more visibility. Come Come on, show me the way. Where is the city? There's Hatton. And we shred the walls. Okay, perfect. Well, that's just great to see. Medina, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to hit the walls off as well. Yep, like so. And then it's just Jeddah. Should be able to go 1, 2, 3, take all of these cities, and then it's just, oh, my old friend and ally, the Ottomans. I will feel slightly bad about betraying the Ottomans, but they do own Constantinople. So there's only so bad you can feel about that. Kind of feels slightly natural to eventually find myself at war with them. Never mind. How much uranium is too much uranium? There's no such thing, says Helicopter Kicker, and I'm inclined to agree. Byzantium is up to 124 production though. Very good. This is the main problem about being at war with the world. We're going to start finding that scientific city-states begin to get stolen from me, and I'm not having that. I refuse. I'm sorry, it's just too much for me to handle. Luckily, we do have 4 envoys saving up, and we've got a bunch that are, reoccurring. We should get another 3 envoys approximately every 12 turns or so. It's not very fast, but it is something. But you can see, yeah, one city-state, Geneva, was worth 100 science per turn. We really want to keep hold of these if we can. I also don't want to be wasting any science, but we can't buy a privateer, really? Have I made privateers obsolete by accident? Upgrades to submarine. Yeah, but I haven't unlocked submarine yet, and I haven't gone past submarine. What's going on? Yeah, they're not here. They're not on the list. What's going on? I don't know what's happening. Okay. Oh, well, we won't get the electricity boost. That's just not for me. But we're going to go through computers into robotics. We're almost there. We're almost into something cool now. And with every turn, Byzantium gets more and more traders. We just shredded 2 Hungarian army anti-tanks. That is a lot of production to just be throwing at me there. Are you sure you want to be doing that? Think about it, Hungary. Don't just do that. Jeddah, I dislike you having walls. Could you please not? Okay, Hatton, Medina, all of you taking significant damage. And if we play our cards right, we can take all of these in one go. Oh, I love the Arabian unique university of Madrasa. It's so cool, and it's not used anywhere near enough. Anyway, Hatton is taken. I'm going to use an aircraft carrier to do the damage to Medina. Done. Then we're going to hit a privateer just for 2 damage, and then use our destroyers to take Jeddah. And look at my gold just go up and up and up. Keep it. Keep it. Keep it. All 3 are loyal. Oh, it's exactly what you want to see. Cartesian, you're over here. You've got a volcano. You're welcome. Pointy Morax, you've got Cyprus. Haha, you're also welcome. Is this live? You've got a lighthouse. Guess what? You are also welcome. Actually, the best thing about that is I got 2 more trade routes. All of the gold that I'm winning from killing cities is just being used repeatedly now. I'm just buying more and more traders. Okay, somehow my helicopter survived this, so we can now move into Seville, which should help with the loyalty in Barcelona a touch. Yeah, just a touch. Seville is still pretty poor. Most of Spain was just gobbled by Eleanor. I love it when Eleanor does proper Eleanor of Aquitaine stuff. Rudeshire, you can have this city. Vicious Carrot, you can have this one. I have counted the amount of spoons, forks, and knives in the city. If any go missing, I will know. Just saying. Not that I don't trust you, but just saying. And then we're going to go jet bomber, jet bomber, jet bomber, jet bomber, and jet bomber. These things have better range, more attack power. We can push through significantly better. I'm also going to take my faith and make a modern armor in Vicious Carrot and use that to just keep pushing through. We're going to have to take a couple of these cities in order to make Eleanor just back off a bit. Professional sports. We're focusing around Byzantium. Right now, the beautiful city has 0 from luxuries and is already on +1, which means any happiness cannot be taken away because there are no luxuries that can be reallocated away from Byzantium. This is beautiful. So we're going to take a water park by Byzantium, flower power, and we're going to immediately buy in the aquatic center for some era score. And as you can see, this will shoot this city up to now +4, which means we've just gained another 10%. There was a stadium in range from memory, I think, but I don't remember where. Was there a stadium in range? Oh, it's over here. Oh, I totally forgot to build a stadium in range of Byzantium. Whoops. Okay, we need to work on that. Oh, and another fun thing we can now do with builder charges. Ski resorts. Let's put them down everywhere. It just takes a little bit of the edge off the unhappiness of my empire. Remember, the Roman Empire can expand. The population can forget about the endless war just by making sure that they are legally mandated to go skiing every fortnight relocate to 3 weeks. It's a very effective strategy. I would recommend that any dictator does this. Just send your population out skiing, it's fine. Well, the good news is that Byzantium is now growing 1 population every single turn. So this is where the capital really starts to come to life. Endless internal trade funded by the expansion of my empire. The Ottomans are in a normal age. Oh, that's good. That's really, really good, because now the war can be declared. And I haven't got to worry too much about their golden age. I forgot to check who they were allied to. Whoopsie. Let's be honest. It doesn't really matter at this stage, does it? Eleanor and Poland. Oh, we're already at war with those people anyway. That's fine. Okay, it looks like the Ottomans do have steel. So killing their cities is going to take a little bit longer. But as you can see, the missile cruisers are pretty powerful. By the way, my gold per turn just went down by 2/3. We have now gone into full-fledged isolation mode with the rest of the world, which we do want to kind of make peace with people if possible, but lots of these are not going to be allowable pieces, so we're just going to keep pushing on for now. I'm expecting the Ottoman Navy to just appear out of nowhere now and start dealing damage to me, but we'll try fighting it as hard as we can. We should be fine. Oh, Damascus is falling now. Oh no, what a shame. What will we do about that? Oh yes, that's right. Absolutely nothing. All right, we're going to have to go through a bit of an administrative overhaul because I can't be bothered with this. Byzantium, the glorious eternal name, is being changed to Byzantium. A subtle change, but one that makes sure that Byzantium is always at the top of this list. So as I go through all of these traders, it doesn't take me several hundred years to send them to Byzantium. Think of this as like a postcode, or what do you Americans call them? Zip codes or something crazy like that. Oh, how you Americans make us laugh. Can we introduce ourselves to this city? You know what? I think we can. Sorry, Ottomans, but we are here to stay now. I would like to borrow your cities to this end. Oh, it's loyal. What a shame that is. Sexy karate lunges. It's exactly what I thought when I saw this city. Oh, hello. I think I found a bunch of army here. Quick, send the fleet. Send the aircraft carrier to just randomly attack. There's a lot of traders to reallocate. My lord, we had a lot being sent to the Ottomans. If only you kept this alliance going, and then we could have had democracy on all of these. Actually, I say that. I was on a conquering spree. There's no way I would have let that happen. It's all fine. Hey, look, everyone, skiing. Skiing time. So Miss Modern Armour is going to go back to try and seize and hold Madrid, just for a little bit more pressure in this area. And I realized that Rudisha can't actually get to Zaragoza. Oh, that was a bit of a mistake. All right, let's move you round to that. We're going to have to try and take you on next turn. It's turn 200, and some turns you just get the impression that there's more to do than on other turns. This is one of those turns. Conquering all these cities is having such an impact on my happiness. Blimey. Come on, Empire. Hold it together. Just till the end. You could do it. No pressure. No pressure at all. But Estadio needs to get built, and it needs to get built quickly because this ridiculous situation with my empire needs to get solved. All right. Before all of these trade routes get reallocated, I'm on 181 production. Let's just see what we can do about this situation, eh? Reset all trade routes. Huzzah! This is getting disorientating and it's getting very confusing and I don't know what's happening. Thank goodness it's over. No, it's not over yet. Keep going. Keep going, I say. I like to think of this as all of my channel supporters just getting on really well, you know? They're all helping each other to destroy the world. Yay! This is going to be a messy, crunchy turn, but I'm going to have to use all of my jet bombers to actually blow apart the road between Vicious Carrot and Zaragoza. We need to punch through. Come on. There we go. There we go. In you go. Oh, why did I not bomb? Why did I not bomb? That was a mistake. That was a proper mistake. Never mind. That whole area of the map is just increasingly difficult to actually try and get under my command. Let's just make ski resorts and hope that everyone forgets about my tragic failings on the battlefield. And I do mean tragic. I feel like I need to take Damascus. It's just this feeling I have, you know? This feeling in my soul that says that I won't be happy without Damascus. Come on, come on. Let's not have bad helicopter luck this time. Let's do this. Oh yeah, it's man. Dad Tato. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, The Nickerman, Daddy Bear Todd, Toon General, Civilized, Capoyobi Virani, The Uncivil Engineer, Lillian, Radiatore, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy Zursa, Saph, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Flying Dutch Burbs, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Bookaluk 79, Bob Loblaw, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Hal Carnassus, Morax, Sinikush, Echo Bear, Deja Fu, Kovuwu, Legally Trash, Is This Live, Twin Cam Inferno, Martin S, Minnow, Sorted Dutch, Rad Bickley, Shadow of Gaia, Flower Power Bear, Poppy Dude, Dan Jamo. Thank you everyone for your support. Goodbye!